Hi Cancer, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and if you would like to know more details about it, just check the info down below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. If you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Cancer, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, then I will tie it together with the cards that will also be showing up. I feel like you're being called to make a definitive decision. There's like something that needs to be settled now. It's imposing for some of you a huge pressure, stress. You're under stress. February can feel stressful because of how much like pushed against a corner you might feel. Some of you could be dealing with ultimatums as well. It's like some of you Cancers have been choosing a path of a lot of resistance. Like you have been trying either to do something, to push your way upon something that is not working, and it's like you can't back down, or you can't let go or accept the fact that something is not going to work your way. So there's a sense of stubbornness that you're dealing with, like needing to let go and accept a change, accept that something has to be a little bit different or has to be addressed in a different way, with a different mindset, with a different behavior. And I really feel like you're struggling to quit that sense of control. You're really in an energy of resistance here. I feel like you have been very driven to follow your instincts and your passion and care less about tomorrow or the consequences of your actions. But they are being called out here for some reason throughout February. The more you continue to engage in an energy that is not contributing to your well-being and the well-being of others in particular, or when you're doing things that are purely, selfish and unconsiderate, you're going to be pointed a finger, or you're going to feel this uncomfortable feeling within you that something is not right. But I feel like there's a tug of war even inside of yourself, and I have picked on that energy for Cancers for a while. I feel like it could be that this pressure you're feeling, it's again because you want something, your ego wants something, all right? You want to pursue a path in a certain pace with certain terms that you've made out. And this is against other things that you also want to have in your life secured, but they won't accept or tolerate whatever this other terms you have, are about. So there's a sense of incompatibilities. Incompatibilities of all kinds, driving the month to moments that can even be a little bit disruptive, or where there can be huge clashes and conflicts, because I don't see you giving up willingly on something you want your way, but the Tower is a divine intervention, so something might, go beyond your control to show you that something is not right or not done in the right way. And I feel like some of you Cancers have been out of the way. The way here being not the right and the wrong moral concepts, is the right way being what is true to your purpose, what is true to your genuine, loving, kind soul. So the purpose of you, Cancer, versus the choices and actions you have been following are out of sync, and sometimes we have to be shown the way, and it's okay. I just feel like you don't accept, or you might struggle to accept, that something will fall apart just because you were choosing yourself, or you were choosing a way that for you might feel right. It's you seeing beyond that, your ego. I feel like for some of you Cancers, it's like there's a lot of, again, you see the finger being pointed. There's a lot of, you know, indications through people, through events, through circumstances not working out. There's a lot of ways in which God and Source and Spirit is trying to warn you. Not that fast, or not that way. Not with that it's like a feeling of an impetus here, like where you just don't want to think about the consequences. And I feel like even this is affecting the foundations of your life. So you could be putting in danger your financial security, your professional reputation, your relationships, the relationships you care about, because of this wild my way or the highway vibe. And you are a little bit on that energy, my way or the highway. I feel also like you're running, or you have been running from the Tower, which means that you have been able to postpone some sort of meltdown or some sort of breakdown of a situation. But February might be it, like where the line is drawn, being by how much Spirit tolerates this energy to continue, being how much someone you're dealing with tolerates this behavior. You could also be drawing a line on something that feels extremely unfair. Yeah. I feel like if you have someone playing with you, or you feel like it's playing with your feelings, playing with your money, playing with your time, you might also be drawing the line here. But I feel like you coming to a point where you have to put that boundary or draw a line is really hard for you. It puts you, again, as I said, under pressure, because emotionally there's something you continue to desire, to want, to long for, that it's out of sync for some reason with what is fair and right. So I feel like you need to dig for some understanding as of why you want something so much, why you don't want to think about other ways to get a similar outcome or a similar thing. Why it has to be only that way, like that tunnel vision kind of vibe that I'm picking on. I feel like the Queen of Cups being here, I also feel like some of you are afraid of missing on an opportunity that you're mistaken as love. I feel like there are Cancers here that either you are confusing someone's lust over you, or again, impulsivity as love, and this is why you're continue to give perhaps here to a situation that it's too chaotic or too disruptive to your own sense of well-being, that disrespects what you know to be true as what you deserve in love and relationships. It's like you have been ignoring your intuition at a certain point, and this is the Tower coming right above the High Priestess. So there's a sense of you ignoring what you're being told intuitively. And it could be because of a connection that you're attached to emotionally, but where this person might really not be after like the same thing you are, and you might be ignoring those signs, or you're not playing fair here with someone else that has a lot of feelings, but in which you might just want something more sexual or casual. It's like you want, some of you Cancers want to be in love and be loved, but you don't want to commit. Or someone is doing this to you, like they want to have your love, but they don't want to commit. So you're coming to this point of friction and division because something is disrespecting you. You could be the one disrespecting yourself by doing things that are out of your character and out of your self, or someone is doing this to you, Cancer. But either way, again, balance, justice, fairness will have to come to play. But it will only be achieved perhaps here after a breakdown, a breakup, or a moment where something comes crashing down. There's something here about some of you Cancers, I don't like to say this way, but it's like Spirit is trying to teach you a lesson. Spirit is trying to open up your eyes to the truth. It's like a rude awakening, but it's like, don't you know better? Queen of Cups and High Priestess tells me that you do, all right? You have a beautiful amount of connection with your inner being and with your emotional realm to know what is coming from a true loving place and what isn't, including your actions. There's something here about you needing to stop with a habit, an approach, a way of being, a behavior that is not leading you where you want to go. You want fairness, you want balance, but you're not promoting it. Either by allowing disrespect. In particular, I feel like some of you Cancers are allowing disrespect. Yeah, Judgment, see? But I feel here something where, you might be able to actually get what you want out of a situation that feels really unbalanced and unfair right now. You might actually still get, after this breakdown or this disruption, what you want. But when sometimes we need to have this big fight or this big crisis to then have, a clear vision of what's ahead of us and what the problem really was. I feel like you have to have that wake-up call to really understand where the problem lies. And it could also be that in your inner being, that something needs to come to light that you're trying to suppress. Maybe you're trying to ignore the fact that you need to speak about something, you need to do something to regain that balance. I feel like some of you have been really quiet or private about really what's going on with you. And so you don't feel very emotionally supported. But the thing is that there's support out there here for you. The minute you come out or you come clean about something you have been hiding, specifically around the problem you have, the difficulty you're facing, it's like you don't want to come out and just say it. Say that you're struggling. Say that you don't know where you have lost yourself. Say that you don't know why certain things happened the way it did. It's like coming to terms with your own weaknesses, accepting them, or accepting that at times as human beings we all go wrong. We all do wrong things. We all end up messing up somehow. And that it's okay. I feel like the problem is not that you have messed up or that you potentially, you are messing up upon something, is the fact that you can't come to that admission that you did. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.